Hello YouTube and welcome to my review of the PlayStation TV, aka PSTV. As you can see, I bought the bundle that comes with the two digital games, as well as the DualShock 3 controller, the console itself, and it did also come with a power cord and an HDMI cord, which are not pictured, as well as the memory card, which is already plugged into the back of this thing. So let's jump right in. The far right there, that's the power button. Next to that is the memory card, which is the 8 GB PS Vita memory card, which is what came with this console. You've got a USB port next to that, going to the left, an HDMI out to the TV. That's the only way this thing will output, unfortunately, is through HDMI. Not that most people need that, but it's nice to have options. You've got an Ethernet port, and lastly, you have your power plug. So on the side of the console, the other side that is, you have the PlayStation Vita gate so that you can load your physical PS Vita games. See if I can get to focus here. Oh, maybe not. Anyway, you've got the PS Vita loading gate there where you can put your physical games and play them. On the front, you just have the Sony logo, and there is a little power LED there on the right hand side. On the top, PlayStation logo in gloss, whereas the thing itself is kind of a satin, I'd say. I guess it's kind of matte finish. On the bottom, you've got your information about the console itself. So, what are my thoughts on this console? Well, a couple things. It doesn't support all physical release games. It will only work with games that have been quote unquote whitelisted, and that's kind of a bummer. But I'll talk to you guys in a minute about how you can get around that. It does support both the DualShock 3 and 4, surprisingly, which is excellent because it means that you can use either controller, although I do think that the DS4 is better, and I'll explain why. So, basically, the reason I think the DS4 is better is because it has that touchpad, and some Vita games do require touchpads. Now, usually those games don't work with this console. But currently, there's an exploit that you can use so that you can whitelist games that are not normally supported and be able to play them. Now, in my opinion, I think the only way you're going to be able to do that is with that touchpad on that DS4 controller. The PS3 controller or the DualShock 3 is not going to be able to do that because it doesn't have that touchpad functionality. Now, maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's a way around it, but I kind of doubt it. Okay, so if you want to play all PS Vita games, and all is definitely, you know, all, who knows if it's actually all of them or not, but if you want to whitelist, the way to do it is to get to the console, use the exploit, and use your DS4 controller. Now, I personally chose to buy this combination pack. It came with a PlayStation 3 controller. If you do this and you don't have a PlayStation 4 controller and you really don't care about, all the games being supported, maybe there's just a few that you want to play and those are already supported, hey, more power to you. Use your PlayStation 3 controller that comes in this package here, and you'll literally have everything you need. Plug it into the TV, comes with a memory card, which, those are pricey because they're PlayStation Vita cards. You won't need it. You'll have it with this, and you'll be good to go. So, all in all, I'd say it's a pretty great system if you want to play PlayStation Vita games on the TV like me. I don't personally like handhelds very much. I think that, it's even though the PS Vita has the biggest screen, I still don't care. It's not for me. I like to play it on the TV instead. This is the way to do it. It's the only way that I know of that you can do it. And if done correctly, you should be able to play the games you want to play. Anyway, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this console. Let me know, if maybe you've come up with something better in terms of playing more games on it. Who knows? Anyway, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you later.